Hello, everyone, from Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the undefeated Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. A sellout crowd to watch the Packers, who have won 6 in a row, and the Bears, who have come on strong with 3 straight wins. Green Bay won the toss. Roger LeClaire kicks off for the Chicago Bears. Elijah Pitts waiting on the 4-yard line. And he gets it back 27 yards to the Green Bay 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 now for the Packers. NFL play-by-play report. The Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. Bart Starr at quarterback for the Packers. Paul Hornung, the ball carrier. A gain of a yard. Early in the ball game, Bart Starr taking to the air against the Bears. He hits Bill Anderson for 14 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10, Packers ball. Again, Starr for Max McGee. And he's hit hard after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 at midfield. Starr has Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor. Taylor for 6 yards and a 1st down. 2nd and 8 on the 42. The undefeated Green Bay Packers going for their 7th straight win. Bart Starr in slow motion. Watch him. As the Chicago Bears, Bob Kilcullen and Dick Evey throw him for a 5-yard loss. Now on 3rd down and 13 in the 47. No score in this ball game. Bart Starr can't find anybody open. Elects to run with the ball, and he is off for the races. Chicago Bears trying to catch him from behind, but he's belted out of bounds. 1st and 10 now for the Packers, deep in Bear territory on the 14-yard line. Jim Taylor, big fella trying to go for the outside. A gain of 9. There's George Halas, coach of the Chicago Bears, concerned about the Packer drive. Here early in the ball game as Jim Taylor goes up and over for the touchdown. Packers 7, the Bears nothing. Don Chandler kicking off for the Green Bay Packers. Waiting for the ball, Dick Gordon, the rookie from Michigan State, on the 13-yard line. Return of 25 yards to the Bears' 38-yard line. Rich Marshall, the principal tackler. Here in the first quarter with the Packers leading. Bears ball, Rudy Bookage, leading the National Football League. He's thrown 12 touchdown passes. Rifles one to Jim Jones for 12 yards and a 1st down. Doug Hart making the stop. 2nd and 7 on the 43. Ronnie Bull, the ball carrier, from Baylor for 4 yards. And now on 4th down and 3 in the 39, Roger LeClaire will try a field goal from 46 yards out. It's long enough, but it's wide to the right. And the score remains the same. The Packers 7, the Bears nothing. On the Packer bench, Willie Wood and other members of the Packer team happy that that field goal missed. 1st and 10, Packers ball. Jim Taylor. And he can't get out of there. Bob Kilcullen leads the tacklers. A loss of 5 yards. 2nd and long yardage for the Packers. Bart Starr taking to the air. His team leads 7-0. To Taylor, but he's racked up by Larry Morris. Dick Evey scrambling for that ball, but it had been whistled dead. So it'll be 3rd and 15. Score 7-0. Packers lead. Paul Hornung gets away from one tackler and picks up 4 yards. Long ways from a 1st down, however, and on 4th down and 11 on the 19, Don Chandler punts for the Packers. He has an average of over 40 yards, but this is not a particularly long punt, just 30 yards. And the Bears have the ball in Packer territory, 1st and 10 on the 49. That's Gale Sayers, the rookie, coming to the outside. He's tied for the lead in scoring in the National Football League. He picked up 9 yards. As the action continues, 1st and 10 now on the 36. Again, it's Sayers, this time for 4. Now on 2nd down and 6 on the 32. In slow motion, watch Gale Sayers. A gain of 7. Leroy Caffey making the stop. To the Packer bench. They lead by a score of 7-0. Into the second quarter, Rudy Bookage for Gale Sayers. Only a gain of a yard. And now on 4th down and 3 in the 18, Roger LeClaire will try another field goal, this time from 24 yards out. And this time he hits it through. The Packers 7, the Bears 3. LeClaire kicking off. Rather a windy afternoon. Temperature of around 59 degrees. As Tom Moore takes that ball on the goal line. Returns to the 17. 1st and 10. Packers ball in their own 17. Jim Taylor driving through for 7 yards. 4th and 1 on the 26, and Don Chandler is in to punt. He was knocked off his feet. The penalty marker went down. Waiting for the ball, John Arnett. Bob Jeter belts him. But there'll be a penalty against the Chicago Bears for roughing the kicker. And the fans out at Wrigley Field are very demonstrative. Packers ball, 1st and 10. As action resumes, Jim Taylor goes for 7 yards and a 1st down on the Packers' 42-yard line. Watch in slow motion, Bart Starr. Getting pretty good protection as he fires to Max McGee on the down and out pass. And it's a 1st and 10 again for the Packers, this time in Bear territory on the 47-yard line. Packers lead this ball game here in the second quarter, 7-3. Jim Taylor for 4 yards before Doug Atkins makes the stop. 2nd and 6 in the 43. Bart Starr for Max McGee. Out of bounds after a gain of 5. And now on 4th down and a yard, Chandler tries a field goal from 45 yards out. And again, it's long enough, but it's wide to the left. And the score remains the Packers 7, the Bears 3. And the Packers have their rooters here at Wrigley Field. 2nd and 10 on the 20, Rudy Bookage. Watch him in slow motion as the Packers pour in. Robinson and Jordan and Nitschke. And he is back in the end zone. Trying to get it out of there, and the ball is batted down. It goes as an incompleted pass. And the Packers defense strong here again this afternoon. They lead by a score of 7-3. 3rd and 10 in the 20. Again in slow motion. Watch Rudy Bookage, the leading passer in the National Football League. To Jim Jones for 16 yards and a 1st down. First and 10 Bears on the 36-yard line. Gale Sayers on the handoff from Bookage, going to the outside. A 10-yard gain and a 1st down on the 46-yard line. First and 10 in the 46, 7-3 ball game. Packers lead. Again, it's Gale Sayers. A gain of 8 yards. 2nd and 2 in the 46. Sayers, the workhorse, the rookie from Kansas, bidding for Rookie of the Year honors, picks up 6 yards and a first down on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 40. Andy Livingston driving through for 5 yards, but he fumbles the ball. There it is, and Robinson picks it up for Green Bay. And the Packers have the ball. They lead this ball game by a score of 7-3 here in the second quarter. Action continues. 2nd and 6 in the 41. Jim Taylor for 6 yards and a first down in the Packer 47. Now on 2nd and 7 at midfield. Pass is deflected and it's intercepted by Doug Atkins on the Packer 43. And the fortunes of war change rather rapidly. Bears ball, 1st and 10 in the 43. Rudy Bookage at quarterback. To Livingston. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3 in the 36. Again, big Andy Livingston, 234 pounds. In slow motion here, you can watch him. He's celebrating his 21st birthday. Youngest player in the National Football League, and one of the best. "18 yards and a first down before Robinson makes the stop. 1st and 10 on the 18. Chicago Bears trailing 7-3 as Gale Sayers gets 5 yards. Willie Wood slowed him up. 2nd and 5 in the 13. Rudy Bookage certainly has come into his own this year. Passing to Jones in the left corner for a touchdown. Let's take a look at that again, and you can see the fine move by Jones. There he is, Doug Hart, fooled, as Jones goes in there to take that for the touchdown. The Bears 10, the Packers 7. A close-up of Andy Livingston, who is a workhorse on this drive. Roger LeClaire kicking off for the Chicago Bears, leading 10-7 over the undefeated Green Bay Packers. Elijah Pitts in the 4-yard line. "21-yard return to the 25, and it's 1st and 10 now for the Packers on the 25. Watch in slow motion, Bart Starr. Good protection. To Max McGee for 12 yards and a first down. To the Packer bench. That's Leroy Caffey, number 60. 1st and 10 in the 37. Bart Starr. Intercepted by Benny McRae on the Bears' 46-yard line. And he's off for that Packer goal line. But Jim Taylor interrupts him. It's a return of 23 yards to the Packer 31. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Rudy Bookage to Johnny Morris for 11 yards and a first down. Adderley making the stop. Bears lead 10-7. Livingston on the reverse. Looks like he's hemmed in, but watch this move. Andy Livingston for 10 yards and a first down. Now 1st and goal on the 10. Gale Sayers going to the outside. And he's in there for a touchdown. Chicago Bears 17, the Green Bay Packers 7. To the Packer bench. wondering about these Bears that are so rough here this afternoon. This is Roger LeClaire kicking off. Tom Moore waiting for the ball. He gets it back to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Packers. 1:10 remaining in the first half. Bears lead 17-7. In slow motion, watch Bart Starr. Has to take to the air. To Paul Hornung. And Paul goes for 13 yards and a first down. It'll be 3rd now and 4 as action continues here in the first half at Wrigley Field. Bart Starr again to the air. To Max McGee. Tries to get out of bounds to stop that clock. 17-7 ball game with the Packers trailing the Bears, and Don Chandler tries a field goal from 43 yards out. It's good. It's the Bears 17, the Packers 10. And here at halftime at Wrigley Field, an excellent halftime show. In the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 26 for the Packers on their own 25. They trail 17-10. Bart Starr. Intended for Max McGee. Witzel breaking it up. Now on 3rd down and 26 on the 25. Paul Hornung on the halfback draw. Drives for 7 yards. Fourth and 19 in the 32. Don Chandler gets it away. Waiting for the ball, Gale Sayers. Here he is. Watch him at the 30. You can watch the moves of this rookie from Kansas. He is out of there and off to the races. That's Bob Jeter taking him down from behind, but it's a 62-yard gain by Gale Sayers, a return of 62 yards. And the Bears, who lead this ball game 17-10, have another scoring opportunity. Action continues. 2nd and 6 on the 11. That's John Arnett. 9 yards and a first down in the Packer 2. 1st and goal on the 2. Arnett, he's in there for a touchdown. The Chicago Bears 24, the Packers 10. George Halas coming up to congratulate John Arnett. Roger LeClaire kicking off for the Chicago Bears, a surprising lead of 24-10 over the previously undefeated Green Bay Packers. Moore ran out of bounds. The Packer 8. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Packers on the 8-yard line. Bart Starr looking for Max McGee. He has him for 17 yards and a first down on the Packer 25. 1st and 10. For the Packers on the 35. They trail. Again Starr for McGee. It's intercepted by Dave Witzel on the Packer 38. And he brings it back 32 yards to the Packer 6. And the crowd at Wrigley Field goes wild. Now on 3rd and goal to go on the 4. Rudy Bookage looking for Jim Jones. But it's intercepted by Doug Hart, and he more than makes up for the pass that Jones caught for a touchdown earlier in the ball game. You can watch this again and watch the fine move this time of Hart, who wasn't fooled as he came in to intercept. We pick up the action later with the Bears in possession. 1st and 10 in the 38. John Arnett for 8 yards. Jordan making the stop. 1st and 10 in the 41. Arnett coming to the outside. Bears have been running the flanks of the Packers successfully here this afternoon. This is 11 yards and a 1st down. Now in slow motion. Watch John Arnett. Breaking from one tackler. Driving through. Willie Wood and company finally bringing him down as the quarter ends with the Bears leading 24-10. Here in the 4th quarter, 2nd and 9 on the 14. John Arnett. That's the end of the line, and it's a rough ending. Robinson and Jordan coming in. A gain of 3 yards in the play. Now it's 3rd and 6 in the 11. Ronnie Bull gets around Caffey. Brought down by Wood. A gain of 7. And it's 1st and goal to go on the Packer 4-yard line. Ronnie Bull gets in there for a touchdown. And the Bears lead the ball game 31 to the Packers 10. Action continues as Zeke Bradkowski comes in for Bart Starr. 2nd and 10 in the 9. To Dowler for 6 yards. However, the Bears defense holds, and on 4th down, Don Chandler is in to punt. Waiting for the ball, John Arnett. Calling for the fair catch on the Packer 48-yard line. 2nd down, 11 to go. Bears ball. They lead the ball game 31-10. Gale Sayers slips, and he's brought down by Willie Wood. A loss of 5. 3rd and 16 in the 46. Rudy Bookage. Intercepted on the deflecting ball by Dave Robinson. And this big fella goes 41 yards. However, there's a penalty marker down on the field. Clipping against the Packers. But the important thing, they have the football. 1st and 10 in the 35. Elijah Pitts. He gets 8 yards. Third and 2 in the 27. Late in the ball game, seconds left. A loss of a yard in the play. 4th and 3 on the 28. Just seconds left as Zeke Bradkowski being chased out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, and the Chicago Bears win this ball game 31-10. George Halas' Chicago Bears bouncing back into the Western Conference title picture. They are now 4-3. The Green Bay Packers 6-1, tied for the lead with Baltimore. The big upset of the day, 31-10, the Chicago Bears over the Green Bay Packers.